Mr. Truck here. I am in Nashville, Tennessee at the NATDA Convention. That's the North American Trader Dealers Association. And I'm here with Andy Ackerman. He's the president and CEO and the founder and the big cheese and all that. Andy, how's it going?
It's been going great. We're very excited about the 2015 show, Ken.
Mr. Truck here. I am here in the Load Trail booth at the NATDA. We're looking for the really cool stuff, and I found some more really cool stuff here at Load Trail. This is a DC converter. And I'm here with Charlie. And Charlie, tell me about yourself and your company and what in the world you're doing.
My name's Charlie Geip, and I'm a service engineer for Purkeys. We are a manufacturer of heavy-duty electrical systems, and one of the systems that we have here today is what we call our BOSS charging system. This system incorporates a DC to DC converter that takes the low voltage that traditionally is coming through the wiring on a truck and steps that voltage up to an optimized level to charge the batteries, so you can maintain the state of charge in your battery in your trailer here for maximum performance out of your dump in this case, as well as maximizing the battery's performance in life.
Okay, anytime.
I can set this there. How about I set it right there? How's that? Is that reasonable there? All right. So what I've got here, Kent, is I've connected a battery and a charger up to the 7-way wiring that would represent the truck. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and connect my voltmeter up, and you can see that the voltage that I've got here is about 12.45. That might not be an unusual value to see at the end of the 7-way cord on a vehicle that's running with current flowing. And then if I move up here and measure the voltage that we've got at our liftgate battery, you can see that we're sending that 12.45 volts into our DC to DC converter.
There it is. About lost track of it. Oh, wow.
And
jumped up to 14.34. Wow.
Yeah, and you can see we've almost got a 2-volt step up from the voltage that's being inputted to the converter to the voltage that's coming out. And of course, this is that optimized voltage, and so we literally have a charging system on board the trailer that's now actually charging the battery.
Wow, it's a battery boost, and that is fantastic. Jumped up 2 volts. Great. Good job, Charlie. This is cool.
It is cool.
Well, that's cool. And this is on a dump trailer, one of Load Trail's dump trailer, and it's cool color. What did I say that was? Coyote something?
Yeah, I think it's a coyote tan.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool color.
It's like a military color. And, you know, the dumpers, you know, they get used a lot, so their battery draw is pretty big, and that's why you've got to do different things. I've done solar panels and all that, and this here puts out a lot more juice a lot faster than my solar panel. I think this is cool. And they explained to us how it works. I mean, you know when it's decharging, when it's done charging, and all those things. I mean, it looks really neat. And you know, this is one of the trailers that it works the best on. I mean, you can probably use it on several trailers that have a big draw.
Absolutely. Any trailer that would have a battery on board, this system could be used to charge the battery with and maintain its state of charge at a high level.
Cool. I see a flashing light in there. What in the world is that?
Yeah, well, what you really have here is the unit that you see right here is a DC to DC converter. And traditionally, one of the problems that we've had with batteries is the voltage that you get from the charging system on the truck. By the time it goes all the way through the wiring and all the connections, the voltage that you've got to charge with starts to drop. It's referred to as a voltage drop, and it's due to the resistance in the wiring. Well, that low voltage doesn't work very well to charge that battery, so the batteries stay at a low state of charge. The net result is the performance of the dump doesn't run as long as you'd like, and the performance of the battery doesn't last as long. So what we do is we take that low voltage off the aux pin of the 7-way, okay, so you're using your normal wiring, and we run it into that DC to DC converter and step it up. And the converter puts out a charging voltage that's optimized for the battery in terms of charging, so it could run anywhere between 13.5 if it's warm outside, possibly as high as 15 if it's cold outside to maximize charging, and it can do that with as little as 9 volts coming in from the truck wiring.
Wow, so it just maximizes your charging system.
Exactly. It's essentially like having another charging system in the back that's set up specifically to charge the battery in the trailer.
Well, does this work with multiple batteries, like let's say a living quarters horse trailer? Does something like this work for that?
Absolutely. You could definitely connect it to more than one battery. This is a system that we've actually kind of scaled down. We've been building systems like this for approximately 25 years, and many of the systems that we used are on 28 to 53 foot heavy-duty truck trailers, Class 8 trucks, that charge the batteries that operate the electric lift gates on the back of them.
Oh, sure. That's great that we finally get this in our size of trailers.
Yep, this is a scaled down system to operate, in this case, for the demands of what you see right here.
Well, that's great. Now, the solid green means totally charged, and the flashing green is charging.
Yeah, one of the other things that this system has, besides the DC to DC converter that you see here, is we've got an indicator LED. And you can see right now that the LED is actually flashing green. What it's telling me is that the state of charge of that battery is high enough so that the trailer is ready for use. The values that would be between right now are 12.4 and 13.2. So when you come out to your trailer in the morning and you're ready to do work with it, if you take a look at that indicator and it's flashing green, it's telling you that the battery state of charge is high and it's ready for use. The other indications that you can get would be a flashing orange, and if it's flashing orange, it's telling you that that voltage has dipped below 12.4 and now the battery state of charge is low. That doesn't necessarily mean that the dump won't function, but what it does mean is because the battery's low, it may not function very long if it's operating right now. In a situation like that, you would probably want to check the battery, check the charging system, check the wiring on the truck to make sure that everything is functioning, because if it's operating normally, you want that battery to be at a high state of charge. The other reading that you can get is a solid green, and if you'd like, I can plug in my cord here and show you how it'll go solid green.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, there it did. It's solid green.
Yep. So now you can see it's gone solid green. So what I've done is I've plugged in a makeshift 7-way cord into the trailer's wiring to make the system think that it's plugged into a running truck right now. The charging system is turned on, and now the DC to DC converter is applying voltage to the battery that's above 13.2. If we were to check it, it's probably going to be in the neighborhood around 14.2, 14.3. And anytime that voltage goes above 13.2, the indicator now knows that we're charging the battery, and for the indicator purposes it'll go to a solid green, letting you know. So as you're going down the road, you want to make sure that that's a solid green, because now you know that your charging system on your truck is functioning and it's charging that battery and maintaining its state of charge for you.
Oh, that's cool. That way you also can double check how your truck's doing.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Checks the whole system.
Wow. Thomas Edison would be proud.
Yeah, he would.
Well, and these are deep cell batteries, I'm sure, like an RV battery, and those are expensive batteries.
Absolutely.
So keeping them maintained and charged, because, that's always a state that I've seen with batteries, you're either undercharged or overcharged, and this regulates that. That's a great product. And it will save us all money, and you can get this at your local Load Trail dealer. Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome.
You're a smart guy.